Are they gonna give me... Oh, here we go. This is what we've been waiting for. I love these.
It has begun.
She's just casually walking around with Sparta's sword, getting her ass kicked.
Your worst nightmares.
That sounds like Virgil, to be honest.
Give you despair and death.
That sounds like Virgil, mixed over with Junko, of course.
Alright, time to kick some ass.
Don't crap yourself. He likes to kill demon things. That's why I built him that well-functioning arm. To kick demon ass.
Did you just say cheeky? Fuck off, mate.
I think we should split into 2 groups and cover more ground. Good idea.
Okay, Shakespeare. Just remember this. You and I like to exist, so get rid of those demons quick.
That's Shadow from Devil May Cry 1. Exactly what it sounds like. It's basically a demonized shadow. Anything that's a shadow, it can use as a weapon. Mostly blades.
What evil lurks? I must destroy.
A little bit OP, but okay.
V, why don't you tell me everything about this job?
A powerful demon is about to resurrect, and we need your help, Dante.
Who the fuck is we? Dante's basically middle-aged at this point.
I have a duty to see this through.
And you need to see this through. Dante's war.
Come on, little puppy. I'll take you out for a walk.
Made it for Lady and she paid for it, so consider it a rental.
That's the fucking gameplay graphics.
What's happening now?
Get her out of here! This is a bad move! Here, go! You're just dead waste!
That is a Michael Jackson reference? Yeah, man. Like, this game has loads of references. Is that the Bloody Palace? I think it is. Bloody Palace is basically a challenge mode. Press talk while running, you drop some, kick some bitches. A demo that shows some light in a franchise, that's how I describe it. Gameplay looks decent, banter is on point, and I like the graphics. I mostly don't have an opinion on the new girl. New girl? You mean V? Because Lady is from Devil May Cry 3, Trish is from Devil May Cry 1. We still haven't seen the game from Devil May Cry 2, which apparently... where does it even fit on the timeline? When it comes to storyline-wise, it's one of these games that if you play yourself, you will really enjoy, because it's a hack and slash, but Devil May Cry 1 in particular has a very strong horror theme, because originally when it was developed as Resident Evil 4, but what ended up happening was that it was so different from the Resident Evil franchise that they turned it into its own franchise, and ended up making Resident Evil 4, which as we know is with Leon. So it ended up being basically a Resident Evil spin-off with its own character, and as you can see, it's evolved into its own franchise, and it's very popular, and we all love it. When it comes to Devil May Cry 1, I am going to replay it because I haven't played it for a while. I bought the PlayStation 3 HD release. I have it on PlayStation 3. I also bought it on Steam, so I can play it off Steam as well. And I still have my original PlayStation 2 versions. But if it is a game, like if you enjoy horror but also hack and slash, I would highly recommend you play it for yourself because it is a really fun game to play. Storyline-wise, every mission does have story, but like 80% of the game is mostly gameplay. So watching it, you might get a little bit bored unless you're chatting about it and you're doing a speed run, which I can definitely do. But when it comes to playing it yourself, you would really enjoy it. Now on the if you have a PlayStation, it's really easy. Or if you have a Steam, you just go Devil May Cry. There you go. You just get a bundle. You get a bundle like this one. You get Devil May Cry collection, which is Devil May Cry 1, 2, 3, and you can get 4 with special edition, or you can just get the HD collection, like whatever floats you go. It's a really fun game to play. Really fun game to play. I'll probably play. I'll play it so the people that don't want to buy can always watch it and just chill out with us while we play it. But it's one of those really easy games to get into. It's really addictive with how fun it is. And Devil May Cry 1 essentially has 22 missions. If you're playing it for the first time, each mission will probably take you about 30 minutes to 45 minutes. So that way it's really easy to start and stop because you could save at the end of every mission. You can upgrade your things at the end of every mission. So it's one of those games that's really easy to play in segments. At the same time, it's really enjoyable. Even if you're not good at action games, they do have an easy automatic mode in Devil May Cry 1 that is triggered if you die 3 times. So when you die 3 times in Devil May Cry 1, they offer to switch it to easy mode. Easy mode essentially lets you use like machine gun fire. Instead of having to press square every time you shoot, it just automatically shoots it for you. It gives you extra HP, it gives you extra MP, which is your devil trigger gauge. It makes enemies hit for less, it makes you hit for more. It's like an easy version of the game for people that are not really used to hack and slash. So it's a really easy game even for non-action fans to get into. It doesn't punish you for not playing action games. It's like the first time I played it when I had no idea what the fudge I was doing, I ended up switching over to easy automatic, and you can literally just stand there in front of a boss and shoot them if you want to. If you want to challenge yourself, try playing it in normal mode. And if you really want to challenge yourself, after you clear it in normal mode, it automatically lets you replay with carry on in hard mode. And then after that, you've got Dante Must Die mode. And after that, pretty much. So you can challenge yourself if you really want to. Devil May Cry 2 is one of those games that you can more or less skip because Devil May Cry 3 is a prequel to Devil May Cry 1. Devil May Cry 4 is a sequel to Devil May Cry. So Devil May Cry 2 really is one of those games where it doesn't fit anywhere in the timeline currently. They're saying on the timeline it fits just before Devil May Cry 5, but truth be told, I don't see any of the characters from Devil May Cry 2. So you can essentially skip Devil May Cry 2. There's even some characters that died in Devil May Cry 1 featured in Devil May Cry 2, which makes absolutely no bloody sense. So Devil May Cry 2 is one of those cool games that you can enjoy, but you can also skip and you won't miss anything. It's just like, it is what it is. I haven't played the Devil May Cry remake. I believe it's done by Ninja Theory, so it's really good. Oh my god, Virgil looks amazing. Really? I unlocked the super versions of Nero, Dante, and Virgil. That shouldn't be pay to win. That should be unlocked when you finish it in the hardest mode in the game, like normal people did. That's kind of crappy. I mean, if you really want to have an easy time playing the game, just buy this and you'll be in Devil Trigger the entire time. Devil Trigger is the equivalent of, say, Super Saiyan, right? You're basically powered up to all shit. That's basically it. Capcom confirmed the Devil May Cry 2 is before 4. But even then, Dante looks a lot older in Devil May Cry 2 than he did Devil May Cry... No way, Devil May Cry 4, he's an old bastard. You could still skip Devil May Cry 2. Like, you could still skip it. There's, like, nothing in there. Which, in a kind of lore kind of sense, it does make sense, but it's one of those games that you can skip. So, if you really want to play the current one for yourself, I'd say play Devil May Cry 1, play 3, which is a prequel, then play 4, then play 5. Nice and easy. You'll love it. You'll enjoy it. That's probably what we'll end up doing together on casual streams. But like I really said, I'm going to Japan next week, Tuesday night. I'll be gone for 2 weeks. I'll come back. Unfortunately, when I come back, I start doing full-time work, which means I can only play on Saturday and Sunday, which means we're only going to end up having 3 live stream slots. I might occasionally sneak in some sneaky streams after work, but I won't be able to do the usual one stream Monday to Friday.
What? No chit-chat or monologue? Just getting right to the point, huh?
My brilliant badass work is worth every dime, you know it.